Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Relitza and this is Readings with Rali. I hope you're well and I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the Spiritual Sunday. So we're going to be taking a look at the week ahead collective energy. So this is not a pick a card, it's a collective reading where again we examine what we can expect for the week ahead. I don't know why my camera is angled down like that. We're just going to go with the flow. Some of you may need to look down this week instead of looking up. Look down, ground yourselves. So let me go ahead here and dive right into the energy. So Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy of the collective regarding the week ahead? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for the collective so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. We ask that you continue to keep the collective safe, protected, and guided. We also ask that you continue to support them, and we also ask that you bring them towards more clarity. Thank you for everything you do for them. Please keep them safe, protected, and guided. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you so much, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of blue, so this could be a week where, you know that phrase when we say, oh, I'm feeling a little blue? So someone here could be feeling a little bit blue, like feeling a little bit sad. But blue also corresponds, especially like when I see blue, I always think of the throat chakra. So some of you may be really like speaking up this week or standing up to something, communicating more clearly, communicating more effectively. Now, I also am hearing the word civilian, which I know is kind of a phrase being tossed around in the States. Remember, you're not a civilian, you're a citizen, right? Like you're a citizen of where you belong. So just keep that in mind. You might be introduced to somebody important. I'm getting a new person coming in. I'm hearing them introduce themselves to you. Okay, so that's interesting. Someone here could have a run-in with the police or like a speeding ticket is specifically what I'm getting, or a traffic ticket coming in the mail. Be mindful, of course, if that's not something that you want. You have to really keep yourself focused, keep yourself steady, and don't speed this week. Some of you are going to be feeling and looking very attractive. I'm getting a lot of like eyes on you. Tell me about the collective, please, regarding the week ahead. Tell me about the collective. We have release. Okay. Some of you, birds can be important this week. For others of you, you might be, getting ready to release something important. You could be asking yourself, why am I holding on to this? And is it potentially better for me if I release? This could be a good week to clear anything that's kind of holding you back. This could be items in your home. This could be people. I'm also hearing apps and subscriptions. So someone here needs to go through and like do a good delete. But I feel like this release energy, many of you are deciding, if there's nothing I can do about this, I'm going to release it. There's like this energy of just taking back power and taking back that initiative, which I think is great. We have adventure. Some of you could be planning some major adventures here. You might be deciding, where to go next. You could be feeling very just like inspired, ready to take action, ready to thrive, ready to, step through the doorway. I feel like there's a lot of emphasis here on stepping towards something new, stepping towards a new adventure. You could be planning something. Some of you may switch a plan with this release. You could like decide, I don't want to go here, but I'm going to go there instead. Tell me what else. We have unplug in reverse. Okay. Some of you have maybe been a little bit unplugged, and there is this like little message coming through from Spirit that it's time for you to replug back in. So if you know that you've been like a little bit detached, maybe, I think it's time to reconnect. I feel like that's going to be a really important piece of the puzzle. I want you to really work on, pulling yourself back into a space of stabilizing. What else, please? Yeah, we have shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul. I discover the light that dwells within me. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys have a very attractive energy this week. I'm really getting that coming through. Some of you are going to notice like a lot of people noticing you. You're going to notice maybe a lot of people looking at you. I also just want you to remember, like, if you cannot find anybody outside of you that's emulating the type of world you want to live in, it's up to you to step up and be that peace, right? So I would like to encourage you guys this week to shine your light outwards. You don't need to dim your light for anyone. Some of you could be feeling like you want to move your bodies too. I'm getting like a little bit of this energy of cardio coming through, or wanting to do more cardio. I feel like heart is important here, but like physical heart. So taking care of your physical heart. We have freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. Yeah, I feel like this is all of us collectively right now. I free myself of all doubts by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and I find freedom. Wow, what a beautiful message. I feel like, it's scary to have faith when, sometimes we feel like nobody else is showing us why we should have faith, and nobody else is making us feel like it's worth having faith for. But I think one of the things that I'm really feeling here is like, you do have to call back your personal energy to yourself, and you have to kind of claim it. It's time to be like the big version of yourself that you've always been. Like, I don't want you to play small anymore. I want you to incorporate at least one thing this week that will help ground you or keep you calm. That's going to be a really big piece of the puzzle here. So what can you do this week that is going to really help you stay balanced and stay calm? How can you ground your energy down in a way that is healthy? Instead of letting that anxiety piece kick in. Oh, interesting. We have Shadow Queen. Evil, vulgar, manipulative, and vindictive. Okay, some of you need to be careful this week. Okay, you could have someone around you who is like a hidden enemy. Okay, so pay close attention. I think for some of you, your guides are trying to warn you about this specific person. They're trying to say, hey, we need to give you a heads up about this person. They're not really, who they're trying to pretend to be. So I think one of the things that I would like you to know this week is that you do have a hidden enemy around you, and you are being asked to help balance that hidden enemy out by being very protective of yourself. It's going to be very key for you to protect your energy. It's going to be very key for you to protect your vibration, keeping yourself safe, protected, and sort of like aware of like the things that might not be fully honest. And aware of the people as well who might not be fully honest. But yeah, there's like a hidden enemy, I definitely feel. This is, for most of you, going to be a woman. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, some of you need to watch your spending this week, okay? It could be, time for you to look at how you can be more frugal in your life. This could be a big theme, like how can I step into a space of frugality? What do I need to do in order to be, my best self, my most frugal self? I would like you to really look at that and look at, maybe trimming some of the corners. Now, for some of you, there could be an unexpected bill that comes in, or again, I'm hearing ticket. So some of you could get a ticket, be careful. Others of you have just been like, maybe doing things unconsciously. So there's like this energy of like, wake up and look at what you're actually doing. Like stop pretending that you're not doing things like in the way that they need to be done. Like there's something about just really admitting your faults this week and kind of like taking action and steps to address them. That's going to be a big piece of the puzzle. You do not need to hide the truth. You do not need to hide, who you are. And you don't need to hide what it is that, you have been thinking about. Like if you're feeling stressed, it's time to take action. We have Sweethawks with profound peace of mind. This reminds me of this card. And I was noticing the first thing we saw is the bird. So for some of you, birds could be very significant this week. Or you might be receiving messages. Watch the skies. Obviously, we are having a lot of issues with aviation here in the Northwest. In the Northwest, why did I say that? In the West. There could be more issues here with the skies this week. I just have to say that. Broadly, you guys will kind of know what I'm saying. But personally, your duty this week is to find that peace within. That's like what you need to be focusing on. Figure out a way to add some adventure into your life or start planning an adventure. But really the overall theme, I think, of this week is like maintaining your sense of peace. Even in the face of, maybe feeling like, you don't want to be at peace, or like it would be a lot easier to not be at peace. It doesn't matter. Peace is where it's at, and peace is where you need to be sort of really, leaning into, how can I be with myself? How can I be in a state of peace? Some of you need more sleep too, more sleep or more rest or something. I feel sleep coming in here. Interesting, we have clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so that you can see heavenly love. And this is Archangel Raziel. Some of you may be quite clairvoyant this week, or you could be really picking up on things left, right, and center. Please trust your intuition. When it's telling you something, you need to learn how to trust it more. It's not okay to keep like pushing things aside, or to keep pretending like, the vibes that you're feeling are not true. You have to be more like open to trusting yourself and trusting your vibrational frequency, trusting what it is that you're getting from a very psychic perspective versus even other people, even me, right? Like, you got to trust yourselves above everything else. I think that this is going to be a big theme for this week. It's like self understanding and self-trust. We have protection guardian with drop your shields. Okay, some of you are being protected heavily, but I was kind of feeling this with this unplug card in reverse. Some of you need to like replug back into your communities. I am a total advocate for, going within, spending time by yourself. I'm a 2/4 in human design, which is hermit opportunist. So I need a lot of time by myself. But for some of you this week, you've been almost isolating too much. And what your guides are saying is that they want you to really work with dropping that isolation and starting to work more with other people, starting to connect more with others. But some of you also need to connect with your guides, okay? Your guides, your friends, people who you truly can trust, your communities at large. If you don't have a community, this is an excellent time to go out there and make one. We have embrace. I am getting travel coming through. Someone here could literally be traveling this week, or there's this energy of like, I want to move. I want to go on an adventure somewhere far. Like, I want to go somewhere not close by, like something new. There's a little bit of an itching for that. Some of you could benefit this week from Reiki. Loving kindness meditations also coming to mind. I said that to a specific client this week, but I don't remember who it was. So if you're here, this is a double message for you, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're like ready to launch. Like, this is what this energy is giving me. Some of you could be making contact here with like extraterrestrials, or like really outside of the box thinkers or entities this week. You're being encouraged to trust that. If you are getting information coming in, trust it. If you're not getting information coming in, but you want to learn how to, you need to spend more time really reflecting on that. But yeah, there's a lot of like emphasis on embracing who you are, embracing the world. Yeah, we have the Queen. It's funny too, we have Shadow Queen and then we have Queen. So for some of you, that this is like literally an energy of like good versus evil. It's giving me fairy tales for some reason. Someone here could watch like a fairy tale this week. Don't forget who you are, okay? Don't let other people convince you that you're not as wonderful as you are. You need to cut that shit out. If people are trying to make you play small, you need to remove them. But be careful here, because there could be someone around you who's trying to sort of like dim your light. There could also be some news here about a royal family member, or a person in a position of power, say la vie. But if this is your own energy, you're just being asked to really remember your royalty, your vitality, you're asking like to remember just who you are ultimately. Because I do feel like there have been circumstances around you who have been trying to dim your light. And when we shift as a collective into a darker time, one of the things we have to work with is amplifying positive energy. So this is really a week to find your peace and to amplify your good energy throughout the cosmos, essentially. You being a pillar of peace will affect a lot of other people, whether or not you consciously realize that. So don't be afraid to really be consistent in that. It will pay off for you, and you will help a lot of other people simply by maintaining that frequency. I promise. So yes, my loves, that is what I have for this reading. I am so grateful that you're here. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. You know, keep on looking towards the future. No, there's no need to fear. There's no need to fear. Bye-bye.